Alright guys, Rob aka Memory Lapse with another matchup video for 8-Rack. This one will be against Soul Sisters. I had to replay this. I hate the replay system for Magic, but it is what it is. So I have an okay hand here, not the greatest. I'll let you know that I already lost game 1. So I had to mull to 5, and the only thing I had was blackmail and 4 lands, and it went nowhere. So he beat me game 1. So I sided nothing for games 2 or 3. I choose his 1cc Sarah Avenger because that's something he could play. He ended up drawing a Soul Warden anyway. Come back right at him with another Thoughtseize. And this time I'm going to choose the Squadron Hawk. The last thing I want him to do is get a handful of little tiny annoying beaters. Even with the Infest, I don't want that to happen. He plays a Johnny Pridemate. He'll gain a life from that, so that Pridemate will be a 3/3. No problem for my Dismember, however. So let's see what I draw here. Another land. Not drawing the greatest here. I've drawn a couple lands now. Don't really need more than 3, and don't have a Raven's Crime in the yard. So I infested his Pridemate. He plays his Honor the Pure, giving him a 2/2 beater. Even that can be annoying. So more land. It's a Darkmoor Salvage though, so I'll keep that one in my hand. Pray to get the Raven's Crime. So he Inquisitions me. He'll dump my Infest here, obviously. So he's at 3 cards. Things are not looking great for me. The Ensnaring Bridge is a great pickup, so I'm very, very happy to have this card. It shuts off his beater. It was not shown to him in game 1, so he probably has nothing. He wasn't expecting to fight it, so he's got nothing main deck against it, most likely. So I just sit here hiding behind my bridge. I'd be in lethal range by now, if not dead. More and more lands. Can't keep them in my hand because his beaters are all 2 power. So I drop the Shrieking here. Still hanging on to that Darkmoor. More lands. More and more lands. Okay, so I'm not sure if he knows what to do here, if he understands how I'm going to beat him. So I get the Raven's Crime, which is freaking perfect right now. I can Raven's Crime him and then pitch the Darkmoor, or Darkmoor Salvage. So there's a mini lock, and this is a great little mini lock. You know, you only want to run 2. I think that is the correct number, based from the forum guy who suggested it. And now he sees the lock and he gives. So I win game 2. I go ahead and sideboard in nothing for game 3. Just going to replay this one here. Pretty nice hand. I don't have 2 regular lands, so it looks like the Darkmoor in this case is going to be just to come into play tapped land, which is the risk you run, but it's a worthy risk, especially with only 2. You're not going to have a handful of them. So I Inquisition him, and again the target here is going to be Squadron Hawk. That fills his hand with annoying beaters. So long, Squadron Hawk, you're out of here. And yeah, I've got lots more discard to get rid of the other things like the Spectral Procession. I've got 2 Thoughtseizes to take care of that. He plays a tapped land. I don't know if that's the only one he had to choose from, but it's kind of a strange strategy. So I play the Thoughtseize here, and I dump his Spectral Procession, like I said. It's hard to pause it right when you see their hand on this replay thing. I'm sort of starting and stopping it here so it doesn't go by, the whole game doesn't go by in 2 seconds. He's starting to beat me with his Soul Ascendant. Now, he did not cast his Honor of the Pure there, which I found kind of strange. I think he's trying to avoid the whole scenario where I can block him with the Ensnaring Bridge. So he didn't want his guys to be too big, but I don't care about that. I got rid of that, and that'll buy me time to stabilize here. He probably would have been smarter off playing it. So he rips a Spectral Procession. I'm really glad he didn't play that Honor of the Pure when he had the chance. He is down to 2 cards. So I'm at an impasse here. If I play the bridge, it won't stop any damage this turn. And he's got 2 cards in his hand. Liliana's not going to help me too much. I could have pitched a land, so I choose to go for the Wrench Mind here to empty his hand. He's going to come at me full force now. He's sort of in Zerg mode. So I keep the land in my hand so I don't have to discard the Ensnaring Bridge, because I'm going to play Liliana this turn. And he could kill it, but if he does, that'll buy me some breathing room, and basically that. He's taking damage, so his clock is started. He attacks. He's going all out. He didn't even go for Liliana. He could have killed her there, and that's a big mistake, because 4 life might as well be a million life. I've got Ensnaring Bridge comes out. I ripped a rack, which is pretty great. So he's on a really short timer now. All he can do is hope to top deck something that can blow up my bridge. And good luck with that. He realizes he's done, and he gives up. So you see, I was on the ropes there all the way down to 4, and when the lock hits, you know, when you lock hard. So, you know, it's good to play these. You know, I hope you saw the order that I did stuff in. You don't want to just start dropping the lock pieces until you've emptied their hand of threats and so on and so forth. And you need to know how much. You know, how much of each of it you can take. Like, you know, I knew I could afford some more damage, so I went for the Mind, or the Wrench Mind, and then the Liliana, and then finally locked him out with the bridge, and it was all over. So there you go. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos, learning more. As always, thumbs up, subscribe, comment, troll, flame me. Tell me how the deck sucks, and I'm a terrible Magic player and human being, which is a comment I got on another one. Said I was an awful human being for trying to get discard decks to be played. They're gone, and they should stay gone forever. They hate me, die in a fire. So, you know, post whatever you want, guys. I'll leave the trolls for these replay videos. I won't censor you. So go crazy. All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate the watch. Keep posting everywhere, forums and on YouTube. Thanks a lot. Bye.